Hello everyone,
Yeah.
welcome to
This channel.
So today we are going to learn to be honest, we're quickly going to review what we already learned.
Like
So-
this like the same.
Yeah, this is the thing that we already learned. We learned the positive number as well as a
Yeah, like the
negative.
great.
Greater than as well as less than.
Less
Okay, and then we're going to review the decimal. So decimal basically is we modify this a little bit. So you see that we got 0 and 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, and we can zoom in, right? You can use the mouse yourself. I write some code that when you scroll the wheel, you can zoom in. So for example, you can zoom in. You can zoom in.
Yeah,
For
you
example,
can see
let
that.
me just give you some challenge, all right? Zoom in between 0 and 1 to see what happens.
Bring 0.
0 and 1, right? 0 and 1, zoom in.
Yeah.
Zoom in, dong, 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 dong.
0
See that?
and 1.
Yeah, see that? So,
But we can keep zooming.
yeah, we can zoom in. You can zoom all the way in. Keep
Oh,
zooming.
this is like the.
Yeah, this is at the end of it because
This is the limit.
this is the limit. Yeah, you can zoom out. So previously we learned that numbers just some location on the axis, okay? And each of the numbers, so for example, this like is so-called the whole number, like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? All this, and of course we can make it minus. So that's at the left side of 0. So 0.
Let's see the 2 ones.
Yeah, so it's like 0, -1, and plus 1, right? The 1 and minus 2.
You can see this too. This last time is in here. This.
Yeah, and of course you can click and drag. Yeah, so basically between between the like 0 and 1, 0 and -1, all that, we got a lot of number inside.
Like right here, you can see the little
So for example, if I got it here and I zoom out, I can see this 0.46. So it's 0.6 or 0.46, doesn't really matter. So that means that there is a number between 0 and 1. 0, so it's bigger than 0, it's greater than 0, right? So 0.46 is greater than 0, but less than 1. It's like in between. Okay?
Less.
Yeah, for example, I can increase, but still 0.77
so
is
0's less.
Yeah, 0.77 is a bit greater than 0, but less than 1. Okay, what about this? What about this? This is the 1.47. 1.47 is less than 2, but greater than 1. It's like in between, okay? So, yeah, basically that's how decimal works. Okay?
Yeah.
But here is another challenge. What about I move this to negative? Like negative 2.45. Okay? So is negative 2.45, okay? What greater than -3 or less than -3?
Less. Okay.
Think again. Is this number greater than -3 or less than -3?
Greater.
Yes, greater, because it's at the right side, okay? So if you look at here, for example, -9.
Yeah.
And say -1, which one is greater? -9 and -1.
1.
Yeah, it's the right side. Yeah. So minus, if you got like a really big number, but it's got a minus, that means it's way to the left side.
Still really.
It's really small, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
it's really easy, like me.
Yeah, because you can visualize it. It's just at the very left side of things. If you just rotate this, okay, let me just give you some demonstration here.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just give you some of the. Oh, where's my brush? Where's my brush? All right, good news. I found my brush, so I'm going to give you another challenge. Okay,
This is a really easy one.
It's a really easy one. Okay, that's good. So, for example, so we dealing with minus when, for example, if there's a ground, for example, there's like a building. It's not in the screen. So, for example, there's a building here. Okay, and there's a building, first floor, second floor, third floor, something like that, and we took the elevator. Okay, but these are first floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, fifth floor. You can look at that screen still. Okay, and then if you take the take the elevator and you can go down, so the ground will be the 0, like the divider, like the 0 here. Okay, and below the ground you can still, for example, there's like a parking lot. Right, for example, the cars will be parked here. Right, the cars will be parked here. So the parking lot will be, sometimes we'll say the B1, right, like below the ground.
Like B2?
Yeah, B1 and B2. So in mathematics, we can say this is like a -1 because it's below, right, below the 0, -1 as well as a -2. So B1, B2 is like a -1, -2. So all this minus also represents some specific thing in the real world.
Yeah.
Okay? So if that is the case, that means, okay, let me just, for example, -9 and -1. So -9 and -1.
What?
-9 is greater or less?
Less.
Yeah, it's less than.
It's more to the left.
It's less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More to the left.
Left is less.
Yeah.
So it's a smaller, to be honest. It's smaller. So if you like flip this, this will be like more on the ground. Like really, really down on the ground. Like you got a machine that's got all the center of the earth. So really, really below the ground. Yeah, like a boring machine. Yeah. That's. Let me just give you another challenge.
Yeah.
What about -7 and -3? -7 and -3. So -7 is greater or less than -3?
Less.
Yeah, because -7 is here, -3 is here. Okay? Okay, let me just give you one more challenge. -6 and -5. Okay, this is a tricky question. -6 and -5. Okay? -5 and -6. Okay?
6.
-5 is, remember, this is a tricky question. Okay? -5 and -6. -5 is greater or less than -6?
Greater.
Yeah, tricky question. I flipped the signs, and I flip the side, flip the left side and right side. So it's less like this is bigger, right? This is.
It's like in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is bigger than 5, but you flip it.
Yeah, it's a
5
minus.
is bigger.
Yeah, because it's a -5.
Minus.
-5 is like more to the right, and -6 is to the left.
Back.
Okay, yeah. I think you already mastered it. So we're going to continue to move forward. High five. Yeah, alright. Good job. Good job.